a hot nun, who is obsessed with his own student, and wanted to taste his lollipop. Stay tuned to know the full video. The movie begins with a boy named Jason, who has a deep passion for music. He spends most of his free time recording songs and uploading them on social media, hoping to get noticed someday. Music is his escape, his way of expressing himself. Meanwhile, in another part of the city, we see a mysterious woman who murders a nun, steals her clothes, and disguises herself as one. Her face is calm, but her eyes tell a story of obsession and madness. We don't know her motives yet, but soon, everything will unfold. Time passes, and the school holidays are over. Jason and his sister Juhi return to their boarding school. As soon as Jason arrives, he meets his principal Rebecca, a strict but kind-hearted woman. Later, Rebecca welcomes a new teacher named Sophia, who's just joined the school. Since it's Sophia's first day, Rebecca shows her around the campus, introducing her to other staff and students. As they walk, Sophia spots Jason from a distance. For a moment, her expression changes, a strange mix of curiosity and desire. That same night, after getting settled in her room, Sophia opens her laptop and searches for Jason online. She plays one of Jason's music videos and starts smiling dreamily while watching him sing. And then, she does something unsettling. She leans toward the screen and kisses it. That's when we realize the shocking truth. Sophia already knows Jason. She didn't come to this school by chance, she came for Jason. The next morning, Sophia starts teaching her first class. While she's speaking, she notices Jason talking to a girl named Sarah. Watching them together triggers something dark in her. She becomes jealous. Her smile fades and her eyes narrow. When Jason and Sarah sit together, Sophia purposely asks Sarah to move to another seat, trying to separate them. It's clear she doesn't want anyone else near Jason. After class, Jason and Sarah are chatting in the hallway, laughing together. As they lean closer, Sarah kisses Jason. But just then, Sophia walks in and catches them. Her jealousy explodes inside, but she hides it behind a calm, cold expression. She orders Jason to go back to class and turns to Sarah, warning her to stay away from Jason. Her tone is soft, but threatening enough to scare Sarah. Later that evening, Sophia calls Jason to her room, saying she wants to discuss something important. When Jason enters, he's stunned. Sophia is half-dressed, pretending to be changing clothes. It's obvious she planned this to tempt him. But Jason, uncomfortable with the situation, quietly leaves without saying a word. Sophia smiles to herself after he leaves. She's happy. Her plan worked. She wanted Jason to feel her presence, to be confused, to think about her. And now, she's sure he will. That weekend, as Jason is preparing to leave for home, Sarah stops by to talk. They're standing near the gate talking sweetly, when Sophia spots them again. Her jealousy grows more dangerous. She watches them from a distance, her face filled with quiet rage. Later, we see Jason in his dorm room, practicing his music, when Sophia secretly sneaks in and listens to him. She stands silently, enjoying his voice. But suddenly, Jason receives a phone call. It's from Sarah. The moment Sophia hears Sarah's name, her anger returns. In her twisted mind, Sarah has become an obstacle between her and Jason. So, Sophia makes a wicked plan. She sneaks into Sarah's room and hides a small packet of drugs inside Sarah's notebook. The next day, during class, Sophia accidentally spots the packet and alerts the staff. Sarah is shocked when the teachers find the drugs in her bag. She keeps saying she's innocent, but no one believes her. She's immediately suspended from school. The school administration decides to search every student's room after that. During the inspection, they find a bottle of wine in Jason's room. Jason insists it isn't his, but the teachers don't believe him either. They decide to suspend him as well, until Sophia steps in, pretending to defend him. She convinces the teachers not to expel Jason, saying he deserves another chance. As punishment, they assign Jason to help the nuns with cleaning duties in the school. Of course, this whole thing was part of Sophia's plan. She had secretly placed the wine bottle in Jason's room just to make sure he stayed behind at the school, with her. From here, the movie takes a dark turn. We finally learn Sophia's real identity. Her true name is Laura, a rich but deeply disturbed woman obsessed with Jason. One day, while scrolling through the internet, Laura came across Jason's singing videos. She became completely infatuated with her, almost like she had fallen in love at first sight. But Laura's love wasn't normal. It was obsessive, possessive, dangerous. She began following Jason's online accounts, studying every detail about her life. That's when she discovered that a teacher named Sophia was about to join Jason's school. Laura saw it as the perfect opportunity. She tracked Sophia down, murdered her, and took over her identity. And that's how Laura, now disguised as Sophia, entered Jason's life. When the weekend arrives, all the students go home for the holidays. Except Jason. Because of his punishment, he has to stay back and help clean the school. Laura, still pretending to be Sophia, decides to help him. As they clean together, she keeps flirting, unbuttoning her shirt slightly, trying to get his attention. That night, Jason is asleep in his room when Sophia quietly sneaks in. She sits beside him and begins to touch him gently, waking him up. Jason, startled, tries to resist, saying this isn't right. She's his teacher. But Sophia doesn't stop. She kisses him, whispering that she loves him. Caught in confusion and desire, Jason gives in, and they end up sleeping together. The next morning, Jason is filled with guilt. He can't believe what he's done, sleeping with his teacher. He starts avoiding Sophia, but she becomes even more obsessed. When Jason leaves his room, she sneaks in and smells his clothes, lost in a delusional fantasy. A few days later, Sophia gives the class a test. When Jason's sister Juhi scores poorly, she feels sad and embarrassed. Sophia comforts her and says she'll give her a chance to retake the test. But Sophia's kindness is just another trick. During the second test, she secretly places an answer sheet on Juhi's desk, and then catches her looking at it, framing her for cheating. Sophia drags Juhi to Principal Rebecca and accuses her of dishonesty, demanding she be expelled, but Rebecca defends Juhi, saying she's one of the smartest students and doesn't deserve to be punished for a small mistake. Later, Jason goes to church to confess his sins. He feels tormented about what happened between him and Sophia. But while he's there, Sophia arrives again. She seduces him right inside the church, blurring the line between love, guilt, and sin. Days later, Sarah, who was earlier suspended, invites Jason to a small party at her house. During the party, Sarah kisses Jason again, but all Jason can think about is Sophia. Her face, her voice, her obsession. He pulls away and leaves the party early. On his way home, a police officer stops Jason, accusing him of underage drinking. Just as the officer is about to arrest him, Sophia appears out of nowhere and smooth talks the officer, convincing him to let Jason go. Jason, unaware of how manipulative she truly is, thanks her. Sophia takes Jason to her house, offering him something to drink. She flirts openly, removing her clothes and trying to seduce him again. But this time, Jason refuses. He stands up, tells her this is wrong, and walks away. That night, Sophia's obsession reaches its breaking point, and the story is about to turn violent. After that night, Jason avoids Sophia completely. He tries to focus on his studies and music, pretending nothing ever happened, but Sophia isn't ready to let go. Her obsession with him keeps growing. She wants Jason all to herself. When classes resume after the weekend, Principal Rebecca returns with some surprising news. Sarah, the girl Sophia had framed earlier, has been reinstated. Sarah walks into class smiling, relieved to be back. But the moment Sophia sees her, her expression darkens. Jealousy flashes in her eyes like fire. During a break, Sophia pulls Jason aside and warns him to stay away from Sarah. "She's not good for you," she says, her voice trembling with anger. Jason, tired of her controlling behavior, finally stands up to her. He tells her that what's happening between him and Sarah is none of her business. Then, to make things worse, he starts talking to Sarah right in front of Sophia. That single act of defiance completely shatters Sophia's sanity. That night, her obsession turns deadly. As Sarah takes a shower in her dorm room, the door creaks open quietly. Through the steam, we see a figure. It's Sophia. She slowly walks towards Sarah with a cold, murderous look in her eyes. Before Sarah can even scream, Sophia grabs her and drowns her in the bathtub. The scene is chilling, silent except for the splashing water. Sophia watches Sarah die with a twisted calmness on her face. Later, Juhi goes to Sarah's room to check on her. When she finds Sarah's lifeless body, she's horrified. She screams for help, and Jason rushes in. Seeing Sarah dead, Jason's heart sinks. He notices bloodstains and scratches that remind him of Sophia's presence. Deep inside, he knows Sophia did this. Jason confronts Sophia directly. "What did you do to her?" he shouts, his voice filled with anger and disbelief. But Sophia stays eerily calm. She doesn't answer, only gives him a cold smile and walks away. Now terrified, Jason tells Juhi everything. He confesses about the night he spent with Sophia, how she manipulated and blackmailed him, and how he believes she killed Sarah. Juhi listens in shock but stays composed. She tells Jason that they need evidence, something solid to prove Sophia's true identity and stop her before it's too late. A few days later, when Sophia leaves her room, Jason and Juhi sneak inside. The atmosphere is tense as they search through her things. On her desk, they find a laptop, the real Sophia's laptop. When they open it, they discover photos of a different woman, the actual teacher Sophia, not the one they know. Their hands tremble as they realize the truth. The woman teaching at their school isn't Sophia. It's Laura, the psychotic fan who killed the real Sophia and took her place. Jason keeps digging and finds another laptop hidden behind a drawer. When he opens it, he freezes. The screen is filled with hundreds of photos of himself, candid shots, screenshots of his videos, even pictures of him sleeping. Laura had been spying on him for months. Juhi gasps, whispering, "She's obsessed with you." Determined to expose her, they rush to Principal Rebecca's office. But when they arrive, Rebecca isn't there. The office is empty. At the same time, we see what happened to Rebecca. She had started to suspect Sophia's behavior, her possessiveness, her strange obsession with Jason, her growing instability. Confronting her, Rebecca asks coldly, "Who are you really? You're not Sophia, are you?" For a moment, Laura doesn't speak. She just stares. Then Rebecca reaches for her phone to call the police, but before she can, Laura attacks. She grabs a sharp object from the desk and stabs Rebecca. Rebecca collapses, gasping for breath, as Laura whispers, "You should have stayed out of this." Back with Jason and Juhi, panic fills the air as Laura suddenly appears behind them, her face emotionless. Juhi stands up to her bravely. "We know who you are," she says. "We know you killed the real Sophia." Laura tilts her head slightly, smiling with a terrifying calmness. "You think anyone will believe you?" she asks softly. "I'm Sophia to everyone here. And you're just a stupid boy who fell in love with his teacher." Jason tries to grab Juhi's hand so they can run, but Laura lunges forward and attacks Juhi from behind. She pushes her to the floor and wraps her hands around her throat, trying to choke her. Juhi gasps for air, struggling desperately as Jason screams her name. Just then, a faint sound interrupts them. A weak groan. Principal Rebecca, bleeding but still alive, appears at the door. "Stop!" she cries. Laura turns, shocked to see Rebecca still breathing. Furious, she leaves Juhi and rushes toward Rebecca, trying to finish her off. As the two struggle, Jason grabs a screwdriver lying nearby. In a burst of anger and fear, he runs toward Laura and stabs her in the side. Laura freezes, eyes wide. For a moment she tries to fight back, but then collapses to the floor. Her last expression is one of disbelief, as if she never imagined Jason would be the one to end her life. Rebecca and Juhi sit beside Jason, trembling and crying, as the sirens of approaching police cars echo in the distance. Time passes. The chaos finally ends. The school reopens, but the memories of what happened still linger like ghosts in the hallways. In the final scenes, we see Jason and Juhi finishing their studies. Graduation day arrives, a symbol of closure, of survival. As they walk out of the school with their parents, the sunlight feels warmer, the air lighter. They smile faintly, knowing they're free at last. But as Jason glances back one last time at the school building, her eyes linger on the empty window of the staff room. The same room where Sophia once stood, watching her every move. The screen fades to black, leaving behind a faint echo of Jason's song. The same tune that had once drawn a psychopath into her life. And with that haunting note, the movie comes to an end.